Hi, biscuits!
Welcome to Kitchenette Best Friends!
I'm Kimberly.
I'm Amanda.
This is my house. We're on opposite sides.
I noticed do you notice me like standing this way? Like I need to.
We're on opposite sides,
Wanna do a little
and we
shuffle?
just inadvertently said the opposite words.
We did. Oh, that was uncomfortable. I hated it. Guys, welcome.
back.
Happy Saturday. We are
Here
back.
we are. I almost said Happy Sunday.
Tis not a Sunday. I'm gonna take my coffee. I needed coffee this morning, gang, because I am a struggle bussin'.
I'm on.
Are you giving
It's half calf. I apologize in advance.
That's fine.
Okay.
I just the little bit of calf and also just the emotional component of having a little bit of something, you know what I mean?
for sure.
I think that's what it's really about. So guys, welcome. We are going to be making cake today. Cake!
You've seen this cake before.
Because we have an occasion. We have an occasion.
We have an
for this
occasion.
cake.
I am having friends over for dinner, and their wedding present is this cake, actually.
So we better
Well,
do
the wedding
it right.
present is that cake tin, and I'm putting this cake inside of it.
Right.
They're gonna love it.
It's gonna
Because I
be
can do a reveal.
They're gonna love it.
There's gonna be a prestige.
It's gonna be great. Very excited.
Yeah.
He is loving this, and it's very.
We're
we've got
doing
a
a
little
cookie
built-in
show just for
audience
you.
member. Remember? Hi, bud.
He's
I'm
sitting
doing
on his
great.
high chair right there on the island.
And Jay's gonna run out and grab some Guinness for us because
Sorry.
I
Because we want
tried.
to drink. Just kidding. Because
Yes. that goes in the cake.
yeah,
Guinness in the
it goes
cake.
in the cake, and I moved to a state where you can't buy a Guinness at a bodega anymore.
on your way to a stream at 11 in the morning.
Nope.
Nope.
You have to go to a specific liquor store, which I, who grew up in New Jersey, mere hours
That's
from this
true.
home,
You did.
know
Forgot
this.
about that.
But it was last night when I was on my way home that I
Mhm.
realized that, and I went, oh no.
Oh no, that's all right.
And then I
Awesome.
thought, I think I saw a hidden back room in my bodega.
And I told her she needs a secret speakeasy like hand signal to like be
Yeah.
able to get to the back room.
I
So you just need to learn, you know,
I
learn the
will
ways.
figure it out. Thanks, New Jersey. Exactly. Yep.
Also,
So Jay's going to a liquor store.
Jay is gonna run and get us the Guinness. We have a couple things we can do in the meantime, and we're gonna feed the boy, and we're
Yeah.
gonna slow roll this thing.
But
because-
most importantly,
what's
what's a minifig painting?
what is a mini fig? What are you painting? Are you
We
painting?
delayed
figs?
to start because we were asking what that was. Are you laughing at me?
Yeah. Are you making noise?
Hi.
Lemon Scottish shortbread with Meyer lemon. B, yum yum.
Wow.
Watching the ladies. Wait,
Watching
okay, but
the
mini fig
ladies.
painting. B, tell us all about it, please.
Yeah. Mhm.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Scott. Hi, everybody. By the
Look
way,
at everyone.
good morning. Happy Saturday. We're so happy you're here.
Yeah.
D&D minifigs makes way more sense. I was
Minifigurines.
I was picturing
Wow.
the
A fig.
like fig, and why and how do you paint them? Like as a little grumpy old man, that might be.
And I was
cute.
like, oh, and see, I was like, you're painting a painting of figs.
oh,
And
like
you
a
were
still
painting
life.
a fig.
I was painting a little fig.
You're
Either
doing neither
way.
of those things.
That sounds really fun.
Wow.
So if you feel inclined, I'd love to see a picture because
Yeah.
that makes me so happy.
Hi, my sweet. You're such a good boy.
He's such a sweet boy, just staring.
I know.
Staring right into your eyeballs.
Hi. Nom 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 nom. She went that pacifier.
Yeah. All right,
I do
so
have a
we
fig
are.
tree in my yard.
Oh, that's
Please
fun.
make a minifig out of a fig.
That would be so funny. Please do
Yes.
it. Just thank you, humor us. Awesome, B. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so yes, we're making J cake essentially, but we are
Mhm.
gonna maybe decorate it differently, or just like and also
Yeah.
any opportunity to make a cake. It's,
I also, my main concern with J
Okay.
cake has always been that it's different every time I make it.
Mhm.
The recipe I use, that I've decided is perfect,
Yes.
calls for 3 8-inch cake tins.
Right.
I have 9-inch cake tins.
Okay.
But I used to only have 2, and then I would use a square and like cut the third. But I have 9-inch ones now.
Okay.
It just makes kind of thin layers.
Yeah.
And then a wider cake,
Okay.
obviously.
Sure.
But I do also now have 6-inch cake tins. So I could make thinner, taller cake.
Okay. Well, in the tin.
Oh, that's, can you,
Yeah.
I can't reach it without my step stool,
It's
which is up.
this one.
Yeah. Oh, you want my step stool?
No, I got it.
Okay.
So this is definitely wider and skinnier layers. How cute is this?
So this is a vintage cake tin. This is one of my favorite things to get people for weddings.
It's very fun.
So yeah, let me make sure.
Yeah, I mean- I think that's 9-inch. Surprise! go
When
pick
I
them.
tell you, I kept searching for where my Christmas cookie tin was.
Oh no!
Okay, so 9-inch would be
Perfect.
close.
I mean, we couldn't do, I guess, like, pipe things on the side. But I think a 6-inch would make it too tall. And then you wouldn't get your big reveal.
I know, but I also thought we could do 2. Eat one with them.
Oh, I
Give
see.
them one.
Okay. Well, that's kind of fun. And guess what else I brought? My little, Barbara Lash, Mama Lash, the mother of our beloved Adam, gave me so many fun baking tools for Christmas, including this one that allows us to slice a cake down the middle and make it even. So it's basically, it's like you put it on either side and it like clamps your knife and you can like do. I haven't used it yet, but I did bring it so we can play with that.
I don't usually cut them.
Fair enough. I mean, I think if we did 6-inch ones, it could be fun to cut them down the middle and have extra layers of ganache in the middle.
That's true.
Just for...
Is this more... Because also then I'm sending them home with a cake.
Yeah, I think
So
that's
would
great.
you rather go home with like a cut... Hi. Like a cut really big cake. Or with a pristine little cake all your own.
I think pristine little cake all your own because
kind of agree.
you can freeze it separately without
Yes.
it like potentially losing some moisture. And also the ratio of ganache frosting to cake is higher. And I think that's more fun.
But also I could have like, oh, and I made the cake that you guys love. And then be like, oh, and here's your wedding present.
More
cake!
Perfect.
Is that fun?
Yeah, Mary says
Okay.
give me a cake for home. Okay,
Great.
done. Little cake.
Done. Little cakes.
We're doing it. All right. So we can prepare.
Little cake for you.
For you. Not for you, actually. Sorry.
No.
Too bad. Okay, so then I will...
Okay, and isn't this so cute?
It's so cute. It's a very fun idea for a wedding present, too.
Thank you.
You're right. I'm just going to set that there nicely because I don't know where it goes. All right.
It goes set there nicely.
Perfect.
It's not an
Okay.
organized home.
So, what we are going to do is we're going to start getting the dry ingredients together, or do you want to do creaming? Oh, hi, Patakis. I can never say it. Hi.
Patakis.
Good morning.
Little cake.
Little
All
cake.
right.
Thank you, guys. All right, we have a plan. All right, so little boy's playing with his fidget spinner. It's very
Yep.
cute. All right, so do you want to cream first, or do you want to
Let's get dry ready.
Great.
Why not? Because then I can put everything away.
The big one. Big one. You can also do the silver ones, but that's okay. I've already got it out. Ready?
You want to get the second big one out for wet?
Oh, yeah, that's right, because we're doing...
Actually, I usually just put that in a measuring cup. And then it's easier.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Hiya. Time of that is sore. Here we go. All right, so we should get our...
Does it look weird that I just am sometimes dancing for my child that you can't see on stream? Okay.
All right. Weigh machine.
Weigh machine.
Weigh machine.
Yeah.
I
That's
now
what it's called.
can never think of scale on the first try.
Yeah.
It's always weigh machine.
But I use measurements. So
Oh.
sorry.
Never mind. What measurements do you need? / what
Just ones and halves.
Okay.
Yeah.
One.
One.
Half.
Great. Okie dokie.
I'm assuming you need like teaspoon stuff too, right?
Oh. Yes. Tablespoons and
I'll
teaspoons.
just
Okay.
Alright, so 1.5 cup of flour. Oh, that's not actually that much flour. That's interesting.
No, because there's a lot of cocoa powder.
Oh. Unlike my cake I made with the teeniest amount of cocoa powder. That was not chocolate cake for my Yule log.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It turned out fine, but it was definitely not as nice as I wanted it to be. 1 teaspoon salt, 1.5 teaspoons baking soda. Have you been baking soda?
I don't think so. Okay, a cup of Dutch processed cocoa. Hi, Nathan.
Hey, good morning. How you doing? We're just making a chocolate cake.
Yeah, we should be the ones that sing good morning because it's the morning time when we
That's
stream.
true. Good morning, good morning. We got Gettysburg and Mary. Good morning to you. I feel like I'm. That was an explosion of cocoa. Ugh, I keep slipping into accents because of that audition. I had an audition where I had to do the same script in 3 different dialects. If you've ever had to do dialect
maybe
work,
it's a spy.
maybe that could be fun.
Alias reboot.
Hold on. Baking soda, 1.5. Yes, I'm just double checking that I had the right.
Oh,
soda
right, because it calls for
powder.
both.
Yeah. Please. Okay. So I had to do the same script in 3 different dialects, and if you've ever tried to do a dialect, do an accent, and like you memorize the words and how the words feel in your mouth. So when you do the same script with 3 different accents over and over again, it's a challenge.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm like in dialect mode and keep slipping into it.
Hi, baby boy. Yeah. Would you like to eat in a minute?
I can't find the baking powder. Am I crazy? Oh, here.
You are
crazy.
It's in the wrong spot. Because the last person who baked in this kitchen was Jay.
Oh, that's right.
And he made cornbread.
How fun.
He has done it again.
He did?
Yes.
Good job, Jay.
It's so good. Or actually, I made cookies the other day. That's why. But that called for soda.
Yeah. Where does this want to live then?
In the twirly whirly.
That's what I thought. Okay, great.
Okay.
Twirly whirly. I'm bring out the vanilla as well. We're gonna need
Perfecto.
that. Salt. Do you want to just do some shakes, or do you want to do a
Yeah, do some
whole
shakes.
thing? Okay. What was it? 1/2 teaspoon?
Yeah.
Or 1 teaspoon, 1 whole teaspoon.
Usually like. Done.
I would. Because you got salted butter in there as well, right?
No.
No, unsalted. Oh, okay.
I don't know why. Oh, it's for buttercream.
Yes. Although I add a little salt to my buttercream.
I mean, I do too.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready to eat?
Ready to eat.
Okay.
Are you hungry? All right, I'll take this over. Unless
And
you want
that's
me to feed him.
well, it's done. No, I'll feed him.
Oh. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. All right. Dry ingredients, donezo. I'm going to clean up the cocoa powder. And then I'm going to cream some butter and sugar.
Ah! I'm going to make my child a bottle.
Perfect. We've got a plan.
We've got a plan.
Hey, chicks. How's it going? Even further, sing in a different dialect. Oh, I have. Good morning, good morning.
Yeah, I was in Brigadier.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah.
You.
Let's see. I've sung in British. I've sung in various versions of British, like the Julie
Yeah.
Andrews, but also
Sure.
like the Cockney kind of, really casual, like Oliver style. I've sung Southern. I've sung in.
Let's see. I think I've done more languages than.
Oh, interesting.
Accents.
I've also done some languages.
That's because I had to take a chocolate cake.
Yes, we are doing a chocolate cake. It's J cake, but with a special wedding twist.
Yeah, 2 cakes. Oh, did you take your pacifier out because you saw your bottle? That's hilarious. Come here.
Boy is ready to eat. So Kimberly's going to step off screen for a minute to attend to him, but she will be here. We can chat with her.
Because his father is getting me a Guinness.
It's true. Yes, we sent Jay on an errand.
Hi. I have to go directly on camera to get him out of his chair. Hi. Come here.
All is well.
Ready? Everyone's going to look at the back of your head for a minute. Oh.
Hot Pataki says, Baby James says, I am ready.
Hi, you. You can't touch the computer.
All right.
That's the rule.
Okay.
Oh.
You okay?
He touched the computer.
Oh, did he? He is his father's son. He loves to touch a computer.
Okay, I'm going to go slightly farther away.
Totally fine. Totally fine. All right, so I'm just kind of cleaning up the counter a little bit because we've got the time. And, our next step is going to be creaming the butter and sugar.
Hi.
And then we're going to mix together, hopefully when Jay gets here, the stout, the Guinness, and vanilla, and one other thing. What was the other thing?
Espresso powder.
Espresso powder. Oh, I forgot
Which
this
I
had
don't have.
espresso
I have
powder.
decaffeinated Sanka.
What's that? What's Sanka?
It's like an instant coffee.
Great. That's gonna be fine. We could also put made coffee in it. Have you heard of that trick?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Or Diet Coke.
Oh.
Actually, I probably could have subbed the stout for Diet Coke.
You could have what?
I wonder if I could have subbed stout for Coke.
For Coke? That would be an interesting question. I don't know. Jay doesn't F around on this ingredient getting missions so fast. Yeah, he says beer obtained. Jay got it.
Great.
Thank you, Jay. Fantastic. All right, good. All right, so, and I mostly cleaned up the counter, so I'm going to get the butter. We're doing a cup of butter. Just double checking. And
It's me and your mom.
the 1.5 cup of sugar. Sugar, butter. That's it.
Yeah.
Paddle?
Yeah.
Assumed as much, but just wanted to double check. So what is everybody up to on this Saturday? You guys, anybody baking? Anybody cooking? The chocolate cake recipe I use has a whole cup of hot coffee in it. Well, there you go.
Wow.
Jay says, I am well versed in a quick beer run. It's a good skill to have. It makes you popular. I was supposed to have D&D today. Unfortunately, one of our players was ill, so we had to cancel. But I'm very excited about the plan. You good? Whoa. I know. So, two of my D&D group have never seen the movie Clue. And so we are going to watch the movie. And it was our DM's birthday. So I wrote a Clue-style mystery that is this whole story, and all of the characters are like the Clue characters, and I have like alibis for all of them and all of these things. There's a murder, but it's actually not a murder. There's like a bunch of little silly twists, and I drew. Originally, I was going to draw on little mini cheesecakes. That didn't work out because the cheesecake was too like, it just like would crumble. It just didn't do well. And I couldn't pipe with the raspberry because it was too thick. And there was no way to like make it thinner and make it still raspberry, you know what I mean? So it was just not going to work. So then, yes, that's the one with the several different endings. And so I basically like made a Clue style mystery. I drew all these little things, and I'm going to use, do you know the little like on a cupcake, the little like candle holders? It's like a little peg with a little like holder for a candle. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use those, and I'm going to glue little paper circles that have the drawings of the clues, and they're like stick figure clues, all silly, like not done well. But I'm gonna put all of those onto the individual cheesecakes, and then we're going to like eat mini cheesecakes, and they have to solve this mystery, and I will play all the characters, and they will play the detectives, and have to like interview me and try to solve the mystery. I'm very excited. It's gonna be so fun. Hi, Pan. Welcome back. You know what? The beginning was nothing important. You need to know we're making chocolate cake.
I'm over here.
And yes, and Kimberly is here. She's just slightly off camera, feeding the wee babe. And I'm creaming butter and sugar, but easily distractible, clearly. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that's 1 cup of butter and 1.5 cups of sugar. And we're gonna get a bit of cream.
What happened?
Nothing. Just like exploded a little sugar.
That's been happening a lot, and I feel like, I don't know.
Is it something, maybe?
I need to like take it in to get adjusted or something.
Maybe it's just the height of it or something, or it's like bouncing up a little.
I also think it's starting faster than usual or something.
It did seem to start faster than mine.
Yeah.
Okay, that might be a thing. Might be a thing. That's okay.
Hi. You're okay.
Sweet
Sweet boy. Sweet baby.
Mary Clue is also one of my favorite movies. It was formative in my life. I'm just gonna add a little more sugar that I splashed out.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited. And my D&D group is a group of like pun happy, like love a puzzle, love a game night. I think they're gonna totally dig it. So I'm very excited to do that. I was supposed to be doing that today, but I think we're gonna have to do it in a couple of weeks because next week is crowd work,
Oh yeah.
and so I'm gonna have to be home with the boys, helping out with the with that stream. So no D&D next week.
Ditch him. Come with this boy.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. If you guys are available for next week's crowd work, it's gonna be a hoot. Highly recommend attending.
There's a surprise for Jay.
Say it again?
Is there a surprise for Jay?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Well, then you're also gonna be surprised. I'm very conscious that Jay's listening, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Well, Jay was also asking my friends, like, do you know what it is? And I'm like,
No. I know what it is, but I'll never
It
tell.
sounds wrong. What's happening? Like,
What?
the mixer sounds wrong.
Yeah, it does. It's like
Is
bouncing.
the bowl on all the way?
Yeah, it is. I just checked just to make sure. When I brace it, it's fine. So it's when I step away and leave it be.
Is it the bowl that's jiggling or the head of the mixer?
The head of the mixer.
Is the little peg sticking
Locked.
out?
Sticking out. What do you mean?
Like on the base, there's like a little peg that holds it together, and sometimes it gets loose. It's silver. I'll show you later.
Yeah, you must. I mean, there is the little peg on the side.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean.
Loose. I don't know how to.
Not the lever, the like.
No,
Yeah, it should be flush on both sides.
Yeah, it is.
Huh.
I don't know.
Someone come fix my mixer. I want you like a bird.
How creamy do you like to go with this? Pretty creamy. Yeah. Just gonna stand here and brace the mixer.
Thank you.
Now I'm thinking about all the songs I've sung in accents and keep thinking of like Julie Andrews, like Camelot, like like there are the simple joys of maidenhood. That's a good one.
From the Soprano Anthology.
Uh-huh. All those adoring fairy boys. Where's the light shining so funny? He reads to death and woe for me. Where are maiden's simple joys? Alright, that's looking well creamed. So then I'm gonna get everything else ready while we wait for the spout.
Ah,
Alright,
ah,
1 tablespoon of Sanka.
ah.
And you said you like to do this just in a mixing cup?
Yeah,
Like
in
in a-
mixing pitcher.
Pyrex? Okay,
Yeah.
where do I find?
Above. Yeah. No. Forward. Next to the bottles.
Next to the bottles. Okay.
All right.
Alright! Look at that timing!
Where's the boy?
Hi. Are you standing up like a big boy? Are you standing up like a big boy? Do we have an issue with the monitor?
He touched it.
Oh,
I tried to feed him right there, and his hand went right on the trackpad.
we're still live, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. We're We're good.
You
Ding
were
ding.
watching
Oh,
after we
there's
did
a ding ding. Oh, I can't see ding dings. Will you tell me what it is?
Yeah, I will tell you what the ding ding is.
Thank you.
Jay's back.
Jay's back. Thank you, Jay.
Jay's back. Daddy's back.
Daddy's home.
Daddy's back. All right.
Oh yeah, they played Backstreet Boys in my bar class this morning.
Oh my God, fun.
Ah, was that delicious?
Why can't I see this ding ding?
I don't know. Hop
Someone
attack.
tell us
Thank
what
you
it
for the. Yep. Oh, hi, Dave. We're working on it. Sorry, guys. We don't have a visual on the ding ding at the moment.
Was it a?
If you know what it was, tell us.
Yeah.
My Streamlabs
Help.
isn't telling me.
Yeah, we've heard about it from both YouTube and Twitch. So.
I got a milk stout
Yum yum.
Perfect.
because that's
You
something
want to drink it?
I'll drink the other ones.
Yeah.
I also got some tonic for tonight, babe.
Oh, that was smart.
And I got a Gavi de Gavi, and I got a Vermentino.
Oh, I love
Very fancy.
I probably spent more on the wine than we will on the fried chicken dinner.
it. Yeah. That sounds great.
Hopataki says, I'm sorry, I unlocked it. I am unaware of the power of the ding ding. Okay. We just wanted to make sure we didn't miss somebody who followed or did anything special. You're good. Thank you. And please ding ding all you want. Good morning, Shelby. Pan. Hello, Jay. Really looking forward to the Jeopardy episodes coming up.
Oh, they're coming, baby.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is it Celebrity Jeopardy?
I believe so.
Who are the celebs?
Hmm.
Is it? Oh, it's not a tournament. This time?
It is actually.
Oh. Who's gonna win?
I hope I win.
Yeah, you're being real cute, bud.
Anybody know that quote?
Real cute, bud. Are you being?
Anybody know that quote?
What?
Let's.
Isa race, Isa race.
Oh,
I
my
hope I
favorite.
win.
I hope I win.
I hope I win.
Man, that movie had so much cultural penetration for being a big piece of crap. You know,
It wasn't a piece of crap. It was
I think
excellent.
about Rat Race probably once a month, and I should have
Oh.
never thought about it after seeing it.
It was excellent. What are you looking for?
This.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
This loose.
Oh, I tried to touch it and it didn't go anywhere, so I figured.
Yeah, you have to kind of like hammer it back in.
Oh,
like
okay.
I used before.
Great. Sorry, I thought that you were talking about
Apologize,
the
Amanda.
screws.
No.
The little silver screws.
Do you have a hammer down here?
Yeah. We do actually.
Cool.
Great, but mystery solved. All right, this is ready.
Okay, great.
And we can add the eggs and the something first. Mayo. We didn't mayo. Where's the mayo?
In the fridge.
Mayonnaise. Squeezable. That's what, half a cup?
I always get confused with the.
I mean, I poured it
Foam.
when the foam wasn't there.
Oh, okay. And it was 1.5.
And it was 1.5, but if you want to do a little more just to, and we can kind of play it by feel, why not? I mean, there's more in here.
Yeah.
So.
Where is the hammer?
It might be upstairs because that's where I was hanging things
Oh,
up.
that's where it is. Yeah. That is where it is.
What do you usually do with the foam?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I usually count it towards the liquid. Maybe I let it settle.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, no.
Mayo and a cake.
Oh, so boring.
You like to fly? Yeah.
Here's the thing. I love mayo. There is something about it when it comes out that is just a little. There's an element of it.
Texturally, it has about yeah. It
I'm
has,
gonna go get the hammer.
Mary says, I freaking love the Jeopardy reactions play-alongs. They were a good idea. That was a good call.
I know.
It was a good call.
Thank you.
And Shelby loved Rat Race. Yeah.
Oh, do you want to be upside down?
That was some farty mayo. Yes, it was. When it's squeezable, I think you can't get away from the farty.
You like being upside down?
Hi, bud. Are you having so much fun?
Oh, look, Kimberly just. He loves it, Kimberly. He loves it.
Great. You want to add? Here's mayo and the eggs.
Just gonna cream it a little bit more.
Okay.
It's still a little grainy.
No problem.
Oh, there's a hammer right here.
Yep, I know.
That's where it was.
Ah.
Hi.
Yeah. 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 Ah! Oh, cute. Cute.
How was your week, Amanda?
How was my week? My week was kind of rough. Did a lot of stress dreaming. I learned from Adam that apparently when I have stress dreams, I make sounds like a radiator.
What?
Apparently, my version of a stress dream, I used to like moan a lot in my sleep, and I guess I don't do that much anymore, but what I do is I purse my lips and I try to keep my lips shut, but I'm breathing very heavily, so it basically turns into like...
You know who's been doing that also?
The baby.
My wife.
Oh no!
What?
You've been
Really?
doing that
I
too.
thought you said I've been snoring.
And doing that. Like,
Tension!
Oh no! That doesn't sound pleasant.
hey, it's better than dying in your sleep, right? Like me. So
Fair.
This is true. Yeah, no, it's apparently that's what I've been doing, and he finally mentioned it to me this week, and we realized that it correlates to when I'm having stress dreams. One of the stress dreams this week was there was a little baby kitten that was this big that was at a pool party, and somebody else was supposed to be in charge of the little kitty, and they were not watching him very well, and so I had to keep running and like catching him as he fell off a counter or fell in the pool.
Would you qualify that as a nightmare?
I was just gonna bring this up.
Oh, all right.
That Jay makes fun of me for when I say I've had a nightmare, and he goes, "That's a stressful dream," and I'm like, "A stressful dream is a nightmare."
Okay, when it's not a...
She's not explaining it completely. She's not. How about it?
He just went, "Would you like to explain it better?"
Kimberly she will say, "I had a nightmare. Hold me," and I'm like, "Oh, what happened in your nightmare?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh,
I was
well,
late for work.
I was late for work," and I was like, "Okay, that's not a nightmare." Whereas, like, I say I have a nightmare when I'm like, "Oh, I just like kept getting pulled apart by like maniac turtles."
I think that is a version of a nightmare. I think a nightmare is anything that causes a disruptful night's sleep in a way that, like, negatively impacts you.
right?
What?
It's mayo and egg right now. Okay.
That's why I put them over there.
I know, but then I just panicked.
You're good. Yeah, we creamed the butter and sugar. Now we are beating in the eggs and the mayo. And then we are adding the dry and the wet.
Oh, a thought I had, Kimberly, on the drive back.
What?
Let's make sure it fits into the tin before we do it.
We already
So we
thought
made
about
a
that.
decision
Yes.
because I think the regular size I make would be a little wide,
Uh-huh.
and it would get like caught on the edge. So we're gonna make 2 cakes,
Okay.
Too small.
and we're gonna like eat a little cake, and then I'm gonna say, "And more for you to take home," and then you take home a full cake.
Where does the chocolate get added? The chocolate.
Oh, it like folds in at the end.
Okay. It does need to be chopped.
Yes.
Great. I'll do that. All right. 4 ounces dark chocolate, and you want it just the dark chocolate, yeah?
Yes.
So I'll do one of these in a little bit.
Little bit. Little bit.
Man, you were kidding, Kimberly. I can smell it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tell the world.
Sometimes you get smelly. I wore a sweater yesterday that made me so stinky. I was really sad about it. I was like, oh no. Because it was a sweater that was not originally mine, and so it had a stink that was not my stink
Oh no.
built into it, so I really smelled it.
Oh, so you combine stinks.
I combined stinks. It's not great.
You never want to combine.
Never want to combine stinks. Hot Pataki says, ugh, I love folding things in and cooking. Did you see the Schitt's Creek scene about folding in the eggs? It is one of, I think about it so often. It made me laugh so hard. How finely chopped, Kimberly?
Like you don't want to like bunch.
Crunch.
You don't want to bite into something like too hard,
Yeah.
but you still want the texture.
You still want- so like a little smaller than that?
yeah,
Okay. Kind of like,
Daddy wants some coffee.
Yeah. I like almost shave, like
Almost
a step
shave.
beyond shave.
okay.
I left my coffee in the car.
Hi, Bahazak. How you doing? We're making chocolate cake.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Yay.
I love that Schitt's Creek so much. Yeah, it's one of the more perfect scenes in that show.
You want a bigger knife?
I think I do need a bigger knife. I was just thinking
I
that.
know. Sometimes just serrated is.
It's just not.
So-
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a big serrated knife.
Okay. Whee. Yeah, that's gonna be much nicer.
Oh yeah, much
yeah,
better.
yeah, yeah. Okay, great.
Oh sorry.
It's okay. He's Superman!
Super baby.
Super baby!
Are you super on the
He
baby?
loves it. He loves to fly.
Honestly, same. If somebody could hold me like that and make me fly, that would be really exciting.
Wouldn't it be fun?
Yeah.
I think about it all the time. What it would be like to like be held by someone
Bigger.
like proportionally the size of he is to us.
Well, you just need to make friends with a giant.
I
Well,
guess.
you always ask me like what's it like to be hugged by someone bigger than you. So
Well,
like,
what is it like?
It is nice.
it's pretty much exclusively how I hug.
I actually have known it both ways, so I can tell you right now, it is nice to be hugged by someone bigger than you.
Oh, okay. I think I'm ready for
Ooh, look at
add
that.
wet and dry.
Wet and dry.
And I
Here's
think
the dry.
I do like alternating
That makes sense.
wet dry.
Mary says, Baby James is so cute.
Yes, he is. Thank you.
Baha, I'm glad you're doing great. Glad to hear it. Oh, hi, honey. Adam's here.
Hi, Adam.
He said, can confirm. I'm assuming he's talking about my radiator noises. So yeah, my week was colored by a lot of very like stressful dreams and just like some health insurance shenanigans and like, you know, just like a lot of
That's
extra
fun, a lot
little
of fun.
stuff that made the week just a little harder. But, you know, I'm here. All is well.
How was your weekend?
It was fine. It was very long. I had a headache for a couple days,
Yeah.
and I just really had a dog pile of a bar class. It was also like I got there on time, which is usually fine, but for the first time ever, it was a full class, and so I had to like look around for a spot at the bar.
Oh no. Yeah,
And
the
that just really makes
social
you feel great.
dynamics.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah.
social dynamics of any kind of class, but like especially a bar class or a dance class. Man, oh man, they can be really. Yuck.
And then like I slept weird, so my neck hurt, and so all the ab stuff, I was like modifying everything.
Oh
But
no.
because of where I chose the spot, I was next to the teacher for the entire ab series. And I was like,
Ugh.
everyone is watching me be bad at this.
I will say, I really appreciate you getting it together.
Thank you. I came back and I was not okay.
Yeah, I know.
No.
And we were also in a position where it was just like, hi, I know that you're not okay. This is not the time to be not okay right now.
Yeah. I was like, I'm getting in a shower now. And then that made me feel much better.
Okay, good. Showers are magic. Adam teases me about how much I shower, but it really is like a mental reset for me.
Oh yeah.
It helps so much. I showered 2 times yesterday. Part of that was due to the smelly sweater, though.
Adam's in the chat, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take him upstairs, so I will be. Sir, I'm gonna put you down. Just a
All right, babe, you're on.
I'll be watching chat on my phone, but
Okay.
I'm away from the mod.
KK.
Forget how dark this matter gets.
It's so good.
Ooh, that's very satisfying. Once again, thinking about my sad chocolate cake that I made that was so not chocolate.
And you
Okay.
felt like that was what the recipe called for?
Yes, and it was what the recipe called for. Like, I'm not incorrect. I just
Yeah.
think I could have done, because like it was a little bit, hi bud, it was a little bit clumped. Hi. It.
What is that noise?
It's him just chirping at me. He just made eye contact and had a little
He
chirp.
loves it when you guys stream. He really does. He also really likes Amanda.
I
very really
like
likes
him
up
back.
Yeah.
So, good news. Kimberly, question for you.
Yes.
These are 3.5 ounce chocolate bars and it calls for 4 ounces. Do you usually do a little extra or do you just call it with
I
the
think I
3.5?
just call it.
Okay. That's what I assumed, but wanted to double check.
I also usually get like a giant candy bar or something, but my options were limited.
I mean, I think this works perfectly.
I think so too.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Rex! Oh, thank you for the subscription. Ding, ding.
I didn't
21 months. Bruh.
Wow, that's a toddler.
That's a toddler. Holy moly. Oh, speaking of nothing.
Toddlers?
No, but guys, did you notice my apron?
Oh!
It's us! Ganache is extra! You merch wearing weirdos, you? Holy exciting news, Batman. If you want to go to previewed merch, we've got stuff there now. We've got
Mugs
aprons, we
and
got mugs.
aprons.
It's very exciting. So, yeah. That's all. I just got excited. Dee-dee-dee-dee. How you doing, Rex? Having a happy Saturday?
Okay.
Cake. Oh, that is looking so good.
Yeah.
Ugh, yum yum.
Oh, I'm getting excited for fried chicken dinner.
Should we need to
I
prep
was
the
just
oven.
thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
What does it say?
325.
Cool.
I need to prep the pans. All right, the chocolate is available to be folded in. Should you feel so
Should I?
inclined? Yeah.
I'm just gonna lick some batter off my hand and see how it
Sure,
goes.
I mean, I'm stop it.
Would you like a spoonful?
Good.
No, I'm okay. Actually.
Okay.
I had too much sugar yesterday.
Dave says, "Will you guys do Jeopardy with the guys?"
Well, we didn't.
We didn't. I mean, that's not a no forever, but like also, it has not been the plan. It is a challenge, just from a baby care perspective,
That's
for
just
all
a,
four
that's
of
just
us
a
to be.
scheduling nightmare.
That's correct.
It's also Jay doesn't want me
But-
there because I'll get all the answers right. So
I will not. I'll be hilarious.
I'm sorry. You haven't watched the most recent episode.
Yeah,
Jay
no.
Schmidt brought the pain.
Actually,
was-
we're both really good at trivia.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
But I like to win and know the best.
Yeah, but you also don't. You get competitive,
Mhm.
but then when the trash talking starts, you get your feelings hurt almost immediately.
Well, it's not personal.
It's trash talk is not personal.
Well, it feels it sometimes.
But we were playing that watermelon game on our phones. And
No, that's not a game you trash talk about.
No, you can trash talk whatever you want.
All right, Kimberly, how do you like to prepare your pans?
I usually do. Like, I ran out of my things. Stick of butter all the way around,
Stick butter.
and lube them up, and then a little parchment round at the bottom.
Just trying to figure out where that other butter went because I went to save your salted for the. Did you see
don't
where
know.
it went?
Oh, are there?
Ah, there it is. I just didn't put it away. Okay, so stick of butter all around, and then.
And then parchment.
Yep.
And then butter again.
Yep.
On top of the parchment.
Okay.
And then I dust it with cocoa powder
Great.
instead of flour.
I'm playing nurse or cook for the past 2 days here. Oh, ever since Rona moved back in again. Boo. Wife tested positive the other day, and my daughter has symptoms, but it's negative so far. Fun times. I'm so sorry, Rexy. That sucks.
Damn, Rexy. I'm telling you, man. He gets.
That's no fun. I'm really sorry.
Okay. Let me see if I can get 2 rounds out of each.
Oh wait, there was more to Dave's question. Hold on. Will there be a watch along of Amanda's movie? Will you do crowd work? So I will be at crowd work for sure. I'm assuming Kimberly will not be.
Well, not planning to, but I
We've
could
got-
be convinced.
Potentially. So then maybe. And then as far as my movie goes, it has been a scheduling question. And the answer is I don't know. It is I'm not in charge of that part. I think it would be very fun.
I think so too, and I've told them as much.
Yeah. But
I don't
it is
know why.
it is a question for the boys because there's just a lot. There's just a lot to do, and there's a lot of life stuff to take care of in the meantime. So the answer is maybe, and I hope so. I actually am starting to figure out how to work in the footage from the movie to my reel, which has been a very fun process. Trying to like figure out the, what I want to include, the scenes and all the things. It's been fun. So that's
Just
nice.
send everyone the full movie.
Yeah, there you go.
You're gonna want to watch this.
I'm collecting COVID variants like Pokemon. Oh, bummer. Parchment paper you were cutting up for me. Thank you so much. Did I butter that one already?
No. I'm using it as a measuring tool.
Yes. Don't mind me. Just gonna lick more batter from the thing. Okay.
It's cake!
East cake. Oh, thank you for the gifted subs, Rex.
Oh, that's kind.
Is kind of to Gary. Hi, Gary. Gary says, "Yo, these Hard Rock Bet commercials that just won't stop kind of look like me." I have not seen these commercials, but now I want to see. Pal World is out. The new game of the year is Kovamon. What a significant bummer. Oh, Dave says we sent you and Kim something for crowd work. Good to know,
Oh.
Dave. Thank you for.
That's very nice.
That is very
Here's
nice.
one.
Thank you. Looking forward to it. Hi, Gary. Okay. Parchment. And then cocoa powder. Do you have a preference for which one I throw in there?
No.
Is there one that's cheaper?
The Trader Joe's.
The Trader Joe's, yeah. I would assume. Just gets everywhere. Thank you.
You're welcome. How fun.
Kitchen and Best Friends. What are the 3 recipes that intimidate each of you the most? Anything that has
Gelatin.
gelatin or like layers of things, like an entremet. No, thank you. That's so scary to me.
Yeah, like mousse, anything that needs to set.
Mm-hmm. I have found a few good. I'm gonna get that one as well. I've found a few good mousse recipes, so I've been able to like crack that one a little bit. But yeah, anything else that's kind of like structurally unsound, if it doesn't set right, freaks me out. And like anything that's like a low and slow situation, like a meringue.
Oh, sure.
That freaks me out because it's so much time. And like, if you get it wrong, you're just out of luck. And then the last thing that intimidates me is anything that takes a lot of ingredients. So if it takes like 8 eggs, I don't like that because if I mess
what
it
if you
up,
have wasted all
you
the
waste
eggs?
so much. And that's just such a bummer. Moose and squirrel? I don't get that bit. Oh, hey, Hustle! How's it going? Slow and low, that is the tempo. What are you looking for?
I'm just gonna get a little bit of butter for the corners.
Yeah.
I didn't quite make it. There we go.
You okay? Yeah. If you're putting it back in there, put it in here.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
No,
I mean, too bad.
Too late.
Too late! Oh no. Failed Rocky and Bullweasel cookie reference. Got it. With you, Gary. Gary said moose and squirrel, which was a
Oh, I see.
Rocky and
Yes.
Bullwinkle / cooking reference. Thank you, Hustle. It is an awesome apron. It's fun. Boris and Natasha have a nice Siberian dacha they'd like you to visit. That went over my head. I don't know that reference.
You watch Rocky and Bullwinkle?
No,
with
I
Boris
never
and
did.
Natasha?
The only Rocky and Bullwinkle I have seen is like referenced. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like I know some cultural references, but I never actually watched it. All right. Move the keys from on top of the oven.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Hot keys.
Are they my keys? Oh, Jay's keys.
Yeah. All right. We ready to start loading them up?
Yeah.
All right. So.
Gonna.
Just gonna kind of scoop.
Yeah.
And we're gonna
The best spoon.
spoon. Such a satisfying batter.
It's so satisfying
It's
to work with. I'm gonna grab a
so
tiny little
yummy.
Offset to
Mhm.
even it out.
Good. There's a lot of the batter too. We might actually.
We might be able to
Mm.
cut.
Mm,
Oh,
that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
gonna make a few cupcakes.
I hear the baby.
Oh, actually, no. This is perfect.
It's the right amount.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Because it doesn't rise too much.
That's good. Because otherwise it would
Yeah.
explode. Yeah, it's got a lot of air in it already. I feel like it's the.
And like chocolate cake doesn't really like. It's not a
That's
kind
true.
of cake.
That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah, I feel like this is pretty much how full they usually are.
Okay, great.
If not a little bit more, which will be great.
And maybe we can throw a baking sheet underneath, just to
Yeah, just to be safe.
be safe in case it does decide to rise today. Rex says, maybe not a baking question per se, but do you save your bacon grease for future cooking or baking?
I don't.
I just don't usually cook bacon.
The last few times we've made bacon, we've made it in the oven. And the one time I did save bacon grease with which to make things later, I just never did. Just never
Fair
used
enough.
it again. I convinced myself it was gross.
I think if you make
Or
bacon
bad.
enough, you know what I mean? Like if you're making it all the time, then it makes sense.
Yeah.
Or if you're like cooking with bacon grease.
But I also don't know
frequently.
what I would then.
That's what I mean. It's kind of like because it's a
Put the
very
bacon
particular
grease on.
flavor. So like you wouldn't
Yeah.
you wouldn't use it for a lot. I mean, if you have the ideas, please share.
Yeah, please do.
'Cause, yeah, I think that's the question. Is like my brother-in-law has
Mhm.
bacon so often, and so they have a running thing of bacon grease that he uses all the time, and he loves to like make eggs in bacon grease. That's his favorite thing. That's not something I care about. I don't mind it, but like.
Yeah, if I'm making bacon, I'm
You
just also making eggs. So maybe I have made bacon and then made eggs in that
On top
pan.
of that, yeah, there you go. But yeah, like saving it. Oh, and baking cookies. Oh,
Man, have you ever had the bacon cookies from Schmackery's?
I have not.
Maple bacon, so good.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
Like,
refrigerating it and using it in
festival.
recipes. I've seen it used in cookies. Okay, interesting.
Have you
Jay, thank you for the subscription.
Oh,
Yes, chocolate cake. Yum yum.
have you seen the videos of people making like a little bit of a well in the middle of their
I
cakes?
have not. Why the well?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think it'll like not get the dome.
I don't usually have a dome.
Neither do I.
Also, you can cut it.
Yeah, so let's just not.
All right.
You're right.
Of course I'm right. I'm always right.
I'm also just like, let's not experiment.
I should
On a
save
present
it.
cake.
Yeah, on a present. I should save it, but combine all my grease or fat in a jar and then throw it away. Yeah, I mean, I tend to put stuff like that in my freezer, and I have a little container that's like essentially my. I mean, yeah. Can I do this?
Mhm.
Ha. Mm. Oh, that's so tasty. Great. Mm-hmm. Will they all fit?
Ta-da!
Yay!
We did
All
it.
right, here we go.
Is it ready?
It is ready.
What
What's
is in there?
Oh no.
Jay Schmitz! If you make something, take it out of the oven! Does that all the time? Welcome to
Oh,
Pet
well.
Peeves with Kimberly. Why is it still in the oven?
Ooh, I'll never make bacon on the stovetop again. Oven is the way to go.
Oven bacon is superior.
Oh my god.
What? Oh no. Well, the
Apron! Apron worked.
Whoopsie, I left so much on this spoon.
Oops. I'm having a great time over
Yeah.
here. Mm. Yum yum. Oh, all right. So how long does that bake for? I'm
Great
gonna put a
question.
timer. 35 minutes. You want to do 30 and check it?
Mhm.
Since it's the smaller ones. But smaller might mean cook faster, right?
Yeah.
Typically. Okay. Do I have chocolate over my face?
No.
Ah, okay. Got it all in my mouth. Nice. All right. So we can now, I guess, wash this guy for buttercream, or use the other one.
Available.
Because buttercream, do you want to do tea time first, or do you want to
I
do
also
like
can
a
do ganache.
right ganache and buttercream?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do ganache.
Let it chill. Yeah, I'm with you.
So it can cool down.
One thing I want to try is making candied bacon. Ooh, bacon coated in brown sugar and in the oven till crispy. That sounds great. Gary says, "Oh my God, is there Kitchen Best Friends merch available somewhere?" Yeah, in the previewed merch store. If you Google previewed merch, I can't type in this thing right now, but previewed merch is there. Hi, Tari. How's it going? Good morning.
Okay.
Ganache. What do you want to do?
Let's do, it should be a cup. Wait, I wrote it down.
I'll get the cream.
Thank you.
Fancy Whole Foods cream, which was on sale actually.
Oh,
Nice.
great.
As were the raspberries.
Wonderful.
I know.
Do.
Hi,
1
hi.
cup of cream.
Rexy, a restaurant here calls it millionaire's bacon. Ooh, yum. Yum, yum.
Okay, and I'm going to do
Thank
kind
you,
of...
Rex.
Actually, let's hold off on weighing the cream until I know how much chocolate we're using.
Okay.
Because it should just be a ratio of 2 to 1.
2 to 1. Got it.
Okay.
A little burpee from the chocolate cake that I just inhaled very quickly. Very satisfying little scalloped edge.
I know.
I love making ganache. It's one of my favorite things.
It's fun.
Not too bad. Hope you had a great week. Well, we both had kind of struggle bus weeks.
Yep,
a little
but
bit,
here we are.
But we're here and we're making chocolate cake, so all is well. Hope you had a good week. Is anybody doing anything fun for the weekend? I don't think we talked about that. I'm doing this. This is fun.
Doing this, I'm having people over for dinner tonight, and then I'm going to
Yes.
meet a baby tomorrow.
Oh, that is fun. Yay, baby. My usual Sundays were going to be 9 hours of tutoring over the course of 10 hours of the day. So like 1 hour break sort of like spread between that. And one of my students decided she wanted to no longer continue tutoring because she decided she was going to go test optional. And I was like, you know what? Normally that would be a little stressful because of income, but like, thank God. So now my
What
Sunday
is
is...
test optional?
Test optional is a bunch of schools, especially since COVID, basically said you don't have to submit an ACT or SAT score. Still, yeah, like they just decided like,
You
know,
don't
we're
care.
good. Yeah. So like you still can submit it if it's really good, but you don't have to. And so unless you're trying to go to like a really high level school, you don't have to worry about it. And especially if you're like trying to test and you're really low and it's like taking a lot of work to get you to
one
a
cup, I was right.
to get you to a good place, then it's like, go ahead and go test optional and focus on your other stuff.
Huh.
Which I think is wonderful, because that is
I think
correct.
that's great.
Yeah, it's very good. But it does mean my Sundays now, I have an hour and a half less of tutoring than I was going to have, which is very nice,
That's very
because I was stressed about that.
How do you feel? As someone
Okay.
who loves making ganache. can I just microwave the milk?
The cream, yeah, sure.
Instead of trying to heat it up on the stove.
Yeah, just do it in shorter increments.
Yeah,
you just
that's
don't
what I
don't want
think,
it to burn or scald
Yeah,
or
I'll
whatever.
do like
but
you know 30 seconds and then.
give it a stir and
Yeah.
then do a little more. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Kate. Good just waking up. I support you.
I turned the timer off by accident.
All right, I'll put 25 minutes on,
Thank you.
and we'll start to smell it. We can check it.
Yeah.
I'm putting 24 minutes, just to be contrary.
Appreciate
All right. What was I saying? I'm saying a thing. How do I feel? Cream. Yeah. The only thing we need to make sure is it doesn't burn, but
Yeah.
I think that'll be fine. And it needs to get hot enough to melt the chocolate, but not be so hot that it gets all with a skin. Mary says, I woke up half an hour before the stream started. I support you all. Sleep in.
sounds
It's
great.
a Saturday.
I wish.
Yes, do the thing. Kate, that was what I knew I needed to address something. Kate asked what we're making. We are making chocolate cake. It is currently in the oven, and we are currently making some ganache, and we're gonna make some buttercream, and we're gonna decorate it. It is a gift for Jane Kimberly's friends for their wedding. So they have a vintage. Where did the thing go? Vintage
Over
cake
there.
tin over there. And so that is the actual gift, and the cake
And
is
a
going to
vintage
be.
copy of Joy of Cooking.
And oh, that's right. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. That's such a good gift.
And I think napkins. Do you know when their wedding was?
no.
1 year ago.
Is that the napkin anniversary? I don't get it.
It's that we've had their gift sitting in my house.
Oh,
for
I
almost
see.
A year,
Got it.
and we just haven't had, like, when we went to their wedding, it was just, I don't know, we just, like, didn't have our shit together enough to have
Yeah.
a present ready.
Yep. I've totally been there.
And then, of course, like, immediately we did. And then we've been like, come over for dinner and we'll give you your present for, like, a year.
Yeah, that tracks. We're doing a monthly event called Spoons, Tunes, and Booze. Oh my god. Everyone
Spoons,
watches
Tunes?
Saturday morning cartoons, plays contests, and best of all, a free cereal bar. It's in Williamsburg tomorrow at Nighthawk Theater. Dave, that sounds
fun.
awesome. Well, as I mentioned, I will be tutoring all freaking day, but that sounds so fun. I hope you guys have a great time. I'm going to be attending a lecture in Gettysburg tomorrow. I think it is fun. Wow, that is fun. Okay. What's the lecture on, Gettysburg? I was on the
Prepare my
West
hand a
Coast
little.
this week, so I was awake early there, and over on the East Coast, I'm a late sleeper. Again, I support you. Sleep in. Okay. Let that sit for a minute.
The most satisfying part is letting it sit and then being
Mhm.
like, and now it's melted.
It's melty. I actually did just teach a student about the chemical change of a like, or not the chemical change, but like the change in chocolate and like the, you know, how it sort of denatures and stuff like that. It's kind of interesting. Chemistry. Yeah, that does.
I'm
sound
reading
fun.
Lessons in Chemistry.
Oh, that's right, you are. I should probably read that. I think I'd enjoy it.
You would like it a lot.
Yeah.
By read, I
Trouble
mean I'm
reading.
listening too.
Yeah. I even like listening to things if I care about it. Like I get so distracted.
I had to
As I
restart,
listen.
like on the train yesterday when I was
Yeah.
like looking up the recipe and like figuring stuff out. Like I
Uh-huh.
had to restart a few chapters.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's not. Yeah. If you're not in a rush to read the thing, I guess that's not the end of the world. Yeah, I'll frequently like wander off in my brain and then check in and be like, well, I don't remember anything that happened.
Yeah, and I do that sometimes with the book that Jay and I are listening to together,
Mm.
and then I feel embarrassed going, "Who's that?"
What just happened?
Oh, no.
Putting the cocoa powder away.
Yes. Oh, actually, no, buttercream.
Oh, right. Okay. I will leave it at that. I was trying to help the situation here. But we're fine. We're fine. It's not that messy. We're actually doing great.
Yeah.
For chocolate cake. Good. All is well. Ha ha ha. Satisfying. All right. So the ganache, remind me, we have ganache
Filling.
filling.
And I
Okay.
usually will smash up some blueberries and raspberries and mix them in with the ganache before we
Right.
fill it.
I forgot about
But I could also just do ganache and then whole berries.
as a filling, or you could do them as deco.
I do both usually.
Well then. Could do the Great British Bake Off raspberry style around.
I could.
I still have a mini one of those in my freezer.
I
right
saw
now.
it yesterday.
The whole plan was to Libby and Hannah and I were gonna have that cake. Oh yes. Oh my god. Have that cake and we're gonna watch my movie because they haven't seen it yet. We just
Really?
haven't had a chance to get
Because they want to watch it
together.
with you.
Yeah.
Would you like a lick?
Yes.
And I did half dark chocolate, half
Mm.
milk.
Good. Yeah. And also it was like with my coffee at the same time in my mouth. It was very good. It was very tasty.
Okay, wonderful.
Great. Ganache is made. Ganache.
Ganache has ganached.
Is it extra?
It's extra. Oh yeah. I really almost said guacamole yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I was just so distracted about Suits.
Fair. Guys,
You'll learn.
spoilers, but also
Oh, but no, because I sent it to chat if you were watching Jay's stream yesterday.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, if you watch
Yeah.
the stream. All right. The lecture will be about the correspondence between an officer in the 24th Michigan and his wife and how that is representative of relationships during the Civil War.
Wow.
That
My mom
does
should
sound
go to that
interesting.
lecture.
Yeah. My nephew, his girlfriend, and I are going to Star Walk, holographic space exploration kind of thing. Cool, Mary. That sounds fun. Oh my gosh, my nephew has his first girlfriend, and it is very exciting. She's a foot taller than him and seems really nice. They had a bowling date. I know. Very sweet.
Okay. I'm just gonna cover this up so it doesn't get.
Film.
And I'll put it in the fridge.
Great. Ganache. Okay,
We've done it.
here we go. And cake will be ready in 17 minutes.
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar. All right, let's make some buttercream. So how do you make your buttercream?
So, I usually Google around and try and remember
Which
one
recipe
you
I
like.
use?
Okay,
I'm 90% sure it's Sally's chocolate buttercream.
I mean, that's the one I use all the time, so
And have you used her chocolate one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's what I use.
I think it's a good one.
Me too.
Yeah.
I don't know why I don't use the buttercream recipe that is attached to the cake recipe I use,
Well,
but I don't.
honestly, there is a part of me that still feels like I'm doing something if I choose different
Yes.
recipes. You know what I mean?
Maybe
Like it's
it's
that kind of.
but
it's
I
a
was
little,
like, this is the best icing.
I've
and
done my
this
shopping
is the
around.
best
I'm not
cake.
just doing what's given to me.
It's something like
I'm making
that.
it my own.
Okay.
Let's see.
1 cup of butter.
My nephew just turned 33, and I love that he still wants to hang out with Auntie. I love
Aw.
that. I also love hanging out with my aunt and uncle, and I'm also 33. So there you have it. When you're a good aunt, it helps. My daughter, 12, keeps talking about potentially dating. I'm like, no. Yeah. My nephew just turned 12.
Okay. A cup of butter, 3.5 cups of.
Yeah,
I'll
you
use-
do.
And then how much from this do you think?
I mean, a cup of butter. So like,
Yeah,
this
so-
is basically a cup with maybe like a tablespoon missing.
Okay. So let's do that.
And if you just, yeah, I think it'll get incorporated pretty quick. Good. All right. Mine is 8 and has crushes. Oh boy. Oh, young love. When was your first like crush that you remember, Kimberly?
Rohit was my first crush in kindergarten,
Okay.
and then James Grill
Okay.
in 1st grade,
Okay.
and then Jimmy Smith was my boyfriend in 2nd and 3rd grade.
Oh my. Okay.
Yeah, which is why I was initially against James Richard Schmidt the 4th, because I was just like, I can't have Jimmy Schmidt if Jimmy Smith was my boyfriend.
I didn't have crushes that young. I don't remember.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
I-
had just like no interest.
Had many boyfriends.
Okay, that
Like, kind of always.
makes sense. Okay, I really didn't. So
I
my
had
first
Kevin.
real crush that I remember was there were 2 boys. One was in 4th grade, and he was older. He was in 6th grade. So I was in 4th grade. He was in 6th grade.
Wow.
And his name was Tom Slade. Still is. Wonderful. Wonderful guy. He actually, like, we went to high school together. So, like, we kind of, you know, sort of kept in touch in the way that you do on Facebook. And he had cool. So I had a crush on him. And then in 5th grade, had a crush on a guy named Jordan Carr. And that was like the first one I remember, like, writing my name, like Amanda Carr. Like, I was like really like, we'll probably get married.
Did that.
I definitely did that. But I also just, like, I was notorious for pining and never doing anything about it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was 5th grade. And we did hold hands at a roller skating rink once, which was a very big deal for me.
A handhold.
It was a handhold. And then I think he ended up dating one of the popular girls that used to bully me. I feel like that happened.
That's always fun.
I remember it, like, ending kind of sadly.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then I had a crush on my other, like, in 7th grade, had a crush on another friend who, like, is still a good friend to this day. I went to his wedding. He has 2 children. Like, is a wonderful human being and very worth crushing on. But yeah. We never really dated. I had a crush on him for like 7 years, and then got over him, and then he had a crush on me for a little bit, and then
That's always how it happens.
it just didn't happen. So oh well. And then I dated one boy in my junior year for about 3 weeks, and that was my whole dating history.
And then Adam?
No, and then James,
Right.
and then I had a shortish relationship with a guy right before that I worked with at Cold Stone Creamery when I went back when I had dropped out of college, and I had that little blip in my life. Hot Pataki's, Amanda, I relate so heavy. I also mostly pine. Yeah, and then I had a sort of very casual guy that I was seeing before Adam, and I worked with him, Max Brenner, who is also wonderful and, like, very worth crushing on. He's a wonderful guy. He actually lives in California now with his wife, and they have a very cute dog, and, like, you know, we're still friends. And that is my whole dating history. I didn't date much at all. I just was too awkward.
Oh. I have so much dating. Like, I think, because I kept count, because you know when you're, like, little and
Yeah.
it's, like, a kid and you think it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think I had, like, 13 boyfriends.
Oh my god!
But like some of them were in elementary school.
It counts! My first crush nicknamed me Puff because I had the softest coats. That's so cute. Oh my god. Oh, the days of preteen or teen crushes.
I
I
know.
don't miss them. No. My niece and nephew are the children of my heart. None of my own, but I took care of them as my job for a fair bit of their childhood. Mary, I love that.
Oh.
It's my favorite
Would you like
thing
to come
is
take
being
care
an
of
aunt.
my child for your job?
I think being an aunt is one of the most rewarding things, and also being honorary aunt is one of my favorite things. Oh, Blacksmith, hi! Oh my gosh, you guys are doing so much chatting. I love that. I just am lost. Oh snap! Hand holding, y'all were serious. It was very cute. I think I also I just have this like buried memory. I remember looking at him while I was skating, and he was across the ring, and I fell flat on my face. Yeah, that's my game.
Jimmy Smith and I once were like dared to kiss in a treehouse,
Oh,
but like we were boyfriend girlfriend,
sure.
but we still were dared to kiss, and I think I wouldn't, and so I kissed him on the neck.
Oh. My first kiss was not really a kiss, and it was in 7th grade, and a good friend of mine who unfortunately passed away.
Oh no!
But he was a lot shorter than me. And we were in a closet, and it was dark, and it was like one of those, like, we were dared to go kiss in a closet, and he reached up and he missed. He got my like chin,
Oh no!
and that was what I called my first kiss for a long time.
My first kiss was during a game of Spin the Flashlight.
Oh, okay.
It was like spin the bottle, but use a flashlight because you're in the dark.
Sure.
I think.
All right. Chick says, on the neck? How salacious, Kimberly.
I was in 3rd grade. And it
I
was
mean,
at
listen.
his cousin's treehouse.
Hot.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, then maybe I kissed Ryan?
I see.
I don't know.
Hop Tacky's same. I raised my niece and nephew from nearly newborn to school age. They're basically mine too. Oh, I love that.
Aw.
That's so cool. My dating history can be related to Alan from the Barbie movie. I was very just standing around. Awesome. Yeah, I did a lot of, I was involved. There were things happening sort of around me, but I just was so socially incompetent. I could not handle it. Just not good at it. And even getting together with Adam, I just kind of basically made him know very early on that I was into him and then waited for him to finally relent. But it's fine. I was right. All is well. Yeah, but I'm very grateful I'm not in the dating scene right now. Or ever, really. 'Cause
No,
I'm not good at
bad
it.
there. No, I was good at I wasn't great at first dates. I was good at
Interesting.
meeting people and flirting,
Sure.
and then second, once I decided I liked them and trusted them,
Yeah.
then I was fine.
Interesting. But
But the
in
first date, I was just
feeling it out.
"What are you?"
Oh, that's so fascinating because in my very limited experience, my first date, that moment is not do I like you or not do I trust you. It was the sheer panic of why did you agree to go out with me? What are you going to trick me? Is this a joke? Are you just had no confidence.
No,
I know. I had one. Okay, this is a really funny story. So I filmed a commercial upstate, and it was an all-day shoot at this literally white picket fence little townhouse. It was very cute, and it was a comedic commercial. So all of I think I was the only girl, or I was one of the only girls, and there were 10 of us or 8 of us. There was not too many people, but enough, and the rest were guys, and they were all comics, and so but also clearly I like a comic.
I know,
You
me
what
too.
mean? But it was all
ugh.
but I can play, right? I can hang with comics.
Yes.
I can banter. I can have fun. And so I was, and I kid you not, there weren't 8. Maybe it was only 5 or 6. But I got asked out by every single guy except for one over the course of the day. And I was I
Well, of
don't know
course you
how to
wanted the
handle
one.
this. Well, and then he asked me out.
Good.
And it was in the car on the drive home.
already open heavy cream though.
I don't know.
Oh, did I right behind the unopened one that I put back?
Sure. So I we were in a big van on the drive back to the city, and he, in front of everybody, asked me out. But the way he asked me out was he asked me to go to the Doctor Who bar with him, which I'd always wanted to go to. So I was oh, that, yeah. And so then all of these other guys that I had rejected throughout the day saw me say yes to this guy, and it was
That's so
truly just
funny.
because
You wanted to go
the
somewhere?
Doctor Who bar. Which,
Oh my God.
to be fair, was a very fun bar, and it was a fun date. It was,
I've been there.
not a love match, but it was fun. So that was the only time I ever really did a dating. But the whole time I was why are you here with me? What are we doing?
That's so funny.
Mary says, Amanda, same. I always thought it was a joke when people went on dates with me. Mary!
Oh no! Everyone, love yourself.
Hoppatakis, it was a Doctor Who themed bar. It is no longer,
not there
unfortunately.
anymore?
No, I don't think so. I think it shut down. It might have been a pandemic shutdown, but they had screwdrivers that were
Yep.
all themed, based on the Doctors. So they were colored, in a specific way and had ingredients, whatever. So obviously I had the 10 screwdriver. But there was a TARDIS bathroom and stuff.
Yep.
It was so cute. It was so fun. There was live music. It was a great date. My first kiss was at the cotton candy booth at Silo X in 5th grade. Oh my god. How fun.
At what?
Silo X, I have no idea. But also just a cotton candy booth. That's
I know, that
so
sounds
cute.
hilarious.
Dave says, and then when Adam kissed you with his eyes open, you knew it was meant to be.
You kissed
To
with
be
his
fair,
eyes open?
he does kiss me with his eyes open. I always close my eyes, so
Has
I
he
never
ever seen
know.
the movie Heartbreakers?
I never know that his eyes are open. unless I like peek, and I don't usually like to peek, but he always teases me because I close my eyes too quickly, so then he can, he can change the game on me as I'm leaning in. But yes, Dave, our first kiss was on an empty subway car.
Fun.
Yeah. And actually, because I pursued him relentlessly for a long time. And I went to see him in a show at the Creek and Cave, which is also no longer open.
No?
No, I don't think so. I think it closed. And then we were headed back to Washington Heights because we both lived in Washington Heights. And the 7 train came. And or I think it was...
Well, the 7 train is a mirage, so...
I know. But there was... apparently, like, Adam said to himself, like, if the car is empty, then I'll kiss her. Like, it was like that kind of... And the car was empty, and so we got in it. And I think I literally said, whatever shall we do? Like, I just could not stop. I was like, my cards are on the table, and I've shoved them into your face. Please do something about it.
I do miss, like, that.
Kiss.
Like, I miss, like, when you are obviously both into each other.
Oh, yeah. That's
like,
a very
initial,
exciting.
Like, flirting.
Well, that's like why it's fun to read romance novels and watch rom-coms and stuff. That like the knowledge of the sort of like the game and the like when is the tension gonna break.
Oh yeah, like the first couple dates with Jay where I was just like, and now I'll go to my house.
Okay, something's slightly funky with the chat. It just like it's like there's an overlay, so I'm just struggling to read a thing. Hi, Mad Tomato. Do you see what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what happened there. Just a little glitch.
Yeah, something weird.
It's okay. Mad Tomato says I was busy cutting branches all morning. Well, what a thing to do. Romance novels are spec-fic. Spec-fic. Specific fiction? What do you mean by that? Help. Wife bot just tied me up and dragged me to her car.
What?
Oh my god. What? Elaborate, please.
Just now, or that's how she caught you?
Chick says, ah yes, the tried and true. Chased him until he caught you.
Yep.
Yeah. Dave says, wasn't that place called the Way Station in Brooklyn? It was called the Way Station. I'm pretty sure it's closed now, unfortunately.
Speculative fiction.
Speculative. Oh, interesting. Cue the sax music. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, there is something very electrifying and fun about the, like, right before you get together, when you both know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Actually, that's one of the things that's kind of fun about acting, is you kind of get to play those moments out. And it's not, it's not real romance, it's not real, but there's kind of that, you get to remember that and draw from those experiences.
He's just sweet.
Oh, hi.
See you, sweet boy.
I just want some bread. I'm hungry.
Yeah, all I've had to do was that slice of bread.
Yep.
Oh, no, guys.
Whoops.
Do I need to cook you breakfast?
I usually do, but
I tried to sleep. Didn't work.
can I have a little bit of that?
Yeah.
All right, we are at 1 minute left for that cake. That was after our first date when she knew she wanted to own me for the rest of my life. Oh my god, Mad Tomato, that's so cute. Jay, we're talking first kisses and first dates and
like how fun the initial flirting and
Oh, it's so fun.
will they, won't they kissing is.
Yeah. But I still try to flirt with you.
I know.
Flirting's fun.
it is fun.
Yeah, I'm really good on a first date.
Yeah,
I love first dates.
That tracks.
I love it.
Kimberly, on your first date with him, were you still in the mode of I don't know if I like you?
No, because we knew
Oh
each
no,
other.
we were so in love.
That's right.
No, we knew each other, and we were both in the mode of how we both knew exactly what we were doing.
Yeah.
And we had been friends on Facebook for 3 years, so we knew whatever we were up to.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know exactly how to make this man fall in love with me. And I'm sure he felt the same way.
Mhm.
And so like halfway through our date, we were just like bringing up things do you happen to watch Doctor Who? And like just bring up stuff we knew we had in common.
Uh-huh.
And then our first date was in Brooklyn, and I said, "Do you want to go to this place with me?"
I didn't know that it was a plot.
I had wanted to go there, but I knew you would like it, and of course it was a plot. I took you to the Brooklyn Superhero Supply Store.
Yeah, it was fun.
Very clever.
We tried on capes. There's a picture hanging in our home.
Yeah, and our first kiss was good.
Yeah, it
It
was.
was
Oh, yeah.
really good.
I was at the Grand Army Plaza train station.
Do you have a toothpick?
Nope.
Okay.
I have chopsticks.
Where?
Those might be out and about.
I can take a fork. Forks are good. Yeah. I was just gonna be a little stabby just to check the
Oh yeah, that's fine.
cakes.
They have those metal toothpicks somewhere.
Yes.
What?
This is fine.
Straws.
This is basically 4 metal toothpicks.
That's true.
They're looking thick. Oh, they are.
They're not ready yet.
No.
They're not ready.
But they are getting there. Here, I'm gonna do.
Ooh, wow. Very, very much still.
I mean, this was probably with like 10 minutes to go, really, realistically. You know what I mean? Because I erred on the side of, I don't know that we need 10 full minutes. I think we do. You do?
It's raw in the middle.
It's true. You're right.
Bye.
Wait, buttercream is done.
Yum yum. I adore how we met stories. I do too. They're fun. The most top tier. She knows what she wants and gets it no matter what.
Mm.
All right.
Who?
Matt Tomato's wife.
Oh. Should I whip this anymore? Do you think it's good?
I think it's fine. Is it gonna stretch enough? That's the only
That's my
question.
only thing. But the ganache is what's in the middle.
Yeah, but we're icing 4 cakes, technically.
2.
I mean, like, what I mean is like
Oh.
4. Well, it's probably fine. You can always make more.
Yeah, I'll just whip it up a little bit more.
Okay.
I think it's usually a little lighter than this.
Yeah.
Because I feel I usually use all of it. Like exactly all of it.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be a little different because we're doing 2 cakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. St. Louis dates are difficult. LOL. Just ask Jay. Why are St. Louis dates difficult?
He only dated there in high school, so I don't know.
Fair enough.
He and I went on a date in St. Louis. We went to P.F. Chang's.
My wife and I, Dave says, my wife and I met speed dating, and whenever we tell people, they always go, really? I mean, sometimes when you
fun.
know, you know. I love that. What was your first little interaction like?
And like, did you have cards? Like, how did the speed
did
date work?
Yeah, what was the what were
What
the
made you go
parameters?
speed dating?
I have never been speed dating.
Neither have
I have never been on a dating app.
Oh,
Never.
really?
Yeah, I just didn't, because I was never, would always have a crush or just not be thinking about it. And so I was never really trying to.
Yeah.
And also, like, Adam and I met when I was 22.
Yeah, it was also like kind
I was
of
a
before,
baby.
like Tinder had just come out. Like we started dating the same time Adam did.
Yeah.
Like, we were both on OkCupid.
Oh, yeah.
And then I went on, I think, 1 Tinder date. And he was weird, and then I got sick, and so.
Yep. Nope. Hard pass.
Yeah.
Why are
Okay,
they
cool.
difficult? Because everywhere you go, someone knows someone you know, and then they report back to somebody about your date before it gets around quicker than an ant infestation.
That makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah, in New York, you can date someone once and never see them again.
that's correct. Yeah.
Ever in your life.
Or if you do,
One time, I still think about this a lot, and I think it's true. I'm 90% sure that I went on 2 dates with a guy,
okay.
and then passed him on the street and didn't say hi.
That's it?
That's it.
That's the whole story. Okay.
I'm just convinced that I saw him, and I didn't say hi.
Okay.
And it was like
That's okay.
recently after our date.
Well, I mean, you weren't interested. I heard a baby.
Me too. Jay, do you have the monitor?
No.
I thought it. Oh, it might be someone outside.
What's up?
I thought I
We're
heard baby,
just-
but it might be
we're
someone in
hearing-
the hallway.
Noise.
Yeah, there's no way he's stone cold out.
Great.
Yeah. Okay.
Where is the monitor?
It's, I think, still on my nightstand.
Copy that. I'll go get it.
Okay.
Can't wait to go back to New York. Oh yeah.
Yeah, come on back.
Dre says my parents met at a wedding, and mom got warned about dad because he was a bit wild back then. They were married for 47 years. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, my parents met. My mom was with somebody else at the time, and she was working as a waitress. And they had both been married before.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And so they were like, I'm trying to remember. exact ages when they actually met, but they were not like young,
Mhm.
you know. And my dad was immediately interested in her, and she was immediately interested in him, and they eventually decided to like get together, and she left the person she was with, and like they got together, and my dad was still kind of in like wild mode, and my mom, he tells this story about her, and like, you know, I think he probably romanticizes this moment a little bit.
Yeah.
He was like, she just loved me, and there was like no judgment or anger. There was just like, I'm waiting, and I'll be here, and I love you, and I think you're going to be a good partner to me, so I'm just gonna be here and like let you figure that out. And then he did, and like totally he just like that sort of like free offer of love without like, you know, contingency or without like expectation. He was just like, oh, and then had a like whole
what Jade
thing.
did to me.
Really?
I was like, not newly single, but I was newly okay with being single, if that
Okay.
makes sense, when
Yeah.
we started dating. I was like, I'm ready to just have fun this summer. And then I was like, oh, fuck, the love of my life. And the hottest thing he's ever done
Oh.
was we were laying next to each other, and he just goes, I mean, I was seeing some other people, but I told him to take a hike.
Don't tell them that.
Why?
That's nice.
You did. You told him to take a hike, and I thought it was very nice of you.
Because when you know, you know.
When you know, you know. And then I was just like, okay, cool. And he was like, you'll be my girlfriend. And I was like, I don't know about that. Like, I'm a single lady, and I don't know what I'm looking for. And he was like, you'll be my girlfriend.
Yeah,
You're
you
looking
loved
at
me. Yeah, you loved me.
Yeah, so anyway, then I was his girlfriend, and then he made me say I love you first.
So did Dad.
Ha ha. Now you're my wife and we have a baby.
Well, you said code I love you first.
In what
On
regard?
like our second date, you were like, I adore you.
Yeah.
Or even with like both hands, maybe. It was great.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
I love you very much.
I
know
love
that?
you too.
Mwah.
Anyway, we both knew what that meant, but then he made me say, actually,
See, you're
I
a
love
happy
you
girl
first.
now. You're a happy girl. Look at my happy girl.
Yeah.
We had to have a little come to Jesus this morning.
Yeah.
I'm just like we have to be humans. I will shower soon. I am sorry I'm so smelly.
It's okay.
You're fine.
They can't smell you.
If they can't smell the nice stuff, they also can't
Well-
smell the other stuff.
That's fair.
Let's see. If I ever get an opportunity, I would cook all the New York peaches and the best meal I can prepare. So many courses.
Oh,
that's cute,
yes.
Tomato. All the women in my family, sans me, met their significant other in high school and have been together since. Holy hot potackies. That's crazy. Mad Tomato was in high school when he met Wife Bot. But she
but
was
she-
22.
Mad
Woo!
Tomato.
Oh my.
I hope you were in the second half of your senior year.
I mean, you know, age matters for a little while, and then
Yeah.
it doesn't. Like that, you know, I
I
think
was like, thank you, Mad Tomato.
appreciate that. New stream feature 4D like the Nickelodeon movies used to do. All my cousins met someone in their late 30s, and one has 2 kids, and the other tours and makes amazing music. My hopes are high.
So
Yeah,
fun.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, there's no rush. My friend was depressed because his fiance had broken up with him. Oh no. I took him speed dating to cheer him up. And Nat and her friend saw an episode of Psych that had speed dating in it and wanted to try it. That's so
the best.
funny.
When you said speed dating, my mind went to the episode of Psych.
That's so funny. Oh my god. My
That's
mind went to the episode of Mean Girls.
hilarious. I mean, that too as
That's
well.
a good one.
Of course.
Oh my god.
That's so good.
Oh, that's really funny. You ready to stab him again?
Should we?
In 9 minutes. I met my wife online. This is Rexy. But it was back in 2000. After our first conversation, we never let a day go by without an email, message, or text. Oh, that's nice.
Okay. I'm going to give them like 2 more minutes.
Great.
You're like ever so slightly when I spun them around a little. I'm realizing I also left the.
left the rack kind of low from when. What did I do?
You just hit it twice on accident. You left the rack kind of low. Yes. Yeah, I can about that, but also I don't think it makes that much of a difference. It might
No.
just be a little slower. Or cook from the bottom up a little
What
bit
about
faster.
With a straw, you kind of get some out of the middle.
My brain just went to you choking on that. Like,
That was very satisfying. It
Uh-huh.
needs 2 more minutes.
oh man. That is very sweet, Rexy. I like that. Yeah.
I did have one OkCupid guy.
Mm.
I never went on a date with him,
Okay.
but we texted and Skyped a lot.
Oh.
But we just never figured out how to go on a date.
Huh.
And then by the time, like, because I was in college and he was living, I got OkCupid when it was a computer, like a web browser,
Yeah.
not an app.
Right.
I'm sure maybe it was already, I don't know.
Yeah.
Basically, my whole suite in college decided to all get OkCupid and compete. This is terrible. To see who got the most messages before Valentine's Day.
Oh my god.
I won.
Well done.
But I think I cared more than everyone else. But there's one guy, like I was maybe a junior or senior in college,
Mm-hmm.
and he lived in the city,
Mhm.
like was just out of college,
Mm-hmm.
and we just never went on a date.
Oh, what a bummer.
Yeah, I know, but I was like a little in love with him for a while from afar. Anyway, still follow him on Instagram.
How's he doing?
He is like a very successful TV writer.
Cool.
Yeah, he just had a baby.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, the girl I am currently talking to was my favorite bartender back when I drank, and now she works at a big tech firm and also is about to complete her second bodybuilding show. Oh, compete in her second body. Wow.
Whoa.
I am fully supporting this venture. Meanwhile, I am doing mechanical engineering. We are a weird but hilarious duo who both like horror movies.
Fun.
That sounds awesome.
Do you listen to Talking Horror with Brian and Jamie?
Oh, there you go. My sister's 31 and she's been married for 7 years and been together for 15 to 16 years. Wow. I think technically they met when we were in 8th and 7th grade. Oh my gosh, literally half her life. I adore him, but he's basically a legit brother to me. Wow. Red Airplay says, I do listen to Talking Horror. Oh, wow.
We're good.
All right, cakes are done.
Oh, they're heavy.
Do you need help?
No, I just need a second oven mitt.
Okay. Stretch.
Great.
Great. Cakes.
Cakes. Off.
You want to turn
Okay.
the oven light off too? I turned that on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's our game plan for this?
Cool down, cake.
Just tell him sternly.
Yes.
It was Yahoo Personals from back in the day. We met in real life after like 2 to 3 months at an amazing Italian restaurant. It went very well for a first
Aw.
date, but we both confessed afterwards we were both worried that we'd got kidnapped.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how that works.
Yeah. Yeah. Dating is risky, man.
Yes, it is.
Ooh. Once again, happy to not be doing that. Honey, never leave me. Yeah, I've got some friends who are still kind of navigating the dating scene, and I frequently thank my lucky stars to
Oh,
not
yeah,
be in
no,
that
me
mode.
too.
'Cause it's hard. It also can be fun. So there
Yeah.
are things about
I
it.
feel
that
like
are
it's also harder now, or like the last 5 years were harder.
fun. Yeah.
Because like when we were in the dating scene,
Mhm.
you met people in the world.
Mhm.
It sounds so old. Then
I-
like kids these days just
These
meet on the
days, kind of
websites.
things.
But like I like exclusively like a second date never happened from an app for me.
Yeah.
It was always people I met at a bar.
I mean, I've got
Or
friends
somewhere.
who met on apps and
Yeah,
love
my friends
each
who are
other.
married
Yeah,
who met
same.
on apps.
And so, like, it does happen.
Yes, back in my day. Yes, Rexy.
Back in my
Back in my
day.
day, you went out drinking.
So
And
I
you
asked-
gave people your number, and then you'd go, "Who is this?" in the morning and go on a date.
So I asked Nat what you were like as a kid and how would you survive a zombie apocalypse, which made me stand out. She showed me the lost cake she made for the finale, and it was meant to be. That's very cute.
Oh,
That's very cute. Chocolate cake and romance talk. Yep, this is our vibe.
This is our vibe.
Naomi says, my little sister has boyfriends and Big Brother has girlfriends. Okay. The best part, Rodera plays, the best part she now makes these amazing mocktails for me. I also cook this amazing salmon dish with jalapenos and crusted breadcrumbs as her fave. Yum, yum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that all sounds great. Before time existed, says Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny how fast the times change. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like how much really is like outdated. I had a
Or just
student.
like 10 years ago when we were dating.
Mm-hmm. I had a
When we were
student
dating.
when we were dating, you and me. We would make a terrible couple. Listen, if you don't use a full slice of chocolate cake in a milkshake, are you actually living? What?
What?
I don't get it.
I like a full slice of chocolate
Explain.
cake and milkshake. What?
That's
What?
a thing?
Yeah, that's the Portillo's chocolate.
Portillo's. Okay. Noted. I have never heard of that before. I did used to make a mean chocolate shake when I worked at Cold Stone.
I love chocolate milkshakes.
I used to do chocolate ice cream, cake batter ice cream, a little bit of marshmallow cream, and some graham cracker crumbs, which are the best to provide a yummy texture
Yeah.
in a milkshake. I mean, it was incredible.
We got fancy tonic, Jaybird. Thank you.
Ooh.
That's all they have.
Right, fair enough.
Then there you go.
My last date was 2007. I am happily single. Great.
Great.
Yep. I mean, everybody has different wants, needs. I honestly probably wouldn't be trying too hard to date if I were not already in a relationship, given all my history with it. But
And also, like, at our age, we know ourselves and, like,
Mhm. what we want and
Yeah.
need, and yeah. I'm not a chocolate person, but I am a fool for chocolate cake and chocolate shakes. Fair enough. Know thyself. I am a chocolate person. Entirely. 1000%. Anything chocolate. I had something I was going to share. I don't remember. Eating chocolate. Speaking of chocolate. Dating in your 30s in a rural area is hard. Yeah.
oh, God, that sounds terrible. It's bad in New York.
Yep.
I hear. I don't get to Portillo's enough for living in Illinois.
Is that where Portillo's is?
Yes, it's in Chicago, and the only time I've been there was when Brian tricked me into going when we were both very drunk, and he rerouted the Uber we were taking back to our hotel
Hilarious.
to Portillo's, and I was like, "Where are we? What are we doing here?" He was like, "It's Portillo's," and I was like, "Okay." And I got a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
It's a hot dog place. I didn't really understand. I got a cheeseburger,
I
and it
love
was
a cheeseburger.
delicious.
Yeah. If you do a good hot dog, you also do a good cheeseburger.
Yes.
I'm turning 30 this year, and let me tell you.
Oh, and then Brian.
What?
And then Brian the next day was really hungover, but he said that it was just the hot dog didn't sit right. And I said, yeah. We were both really
It could be
hungover.
both things. Hot Potato says, I'm turning 30 this year, and let me tell you, I can relate to that Whoopi Goldberg quote that says, I don't want someone living in my house.
Yes!
The running joke in St. Louis is, if your dating sucks, go across the river and head to Illinois. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, funny. Best chocolate is the Chocolate Room in Brooklyn. I've never been.
Oh, neither have I.
Maybe we could do a KBF
An
on the road.
adventure.
We could go review a chocolate place.
Okay.
Okay. What's your thought here?
Well, usually at some point I take them out.
Yeah.
And put them on a rack.
I support that. We could also throw them in the fridge
Yeah.
to try to speed it up. We could also, you know, if you don't want to decorate downstream, we don't have to decorate
Yeah.
downstream.
We can do one.
Sure.
Although, let's see if I can get them out
Okay.
first. What if I do them all at the same time? I'm not going to try that. That sounds dumb.
All at the same time? How?
I was going to, like, put the thing on and then flip the...
Nope.
Why would I do that?
No.
Yeah,
Well,
they come out
that
so easily.
Was perfect. Just went bloop. I am about to make Tijuana Danger Dogs for lunch. It is decided.
What is that?
What is that? I've never Tijuana Danger Dogs.
It sounds fun.
Is it hot dogs? Is that okay?
It's danger, Amanda.
Danger. Hot dogs used to be danger for me. They would give me a tummy ache when I was like a little kid, and I was really mad about it because it was the only food that I really couldn't eat, and it would always be like 30 minutes later, and I would get a tummy ache.
Huh.
I know.
I didn't like hot dogs when I was a kid for some reason.
I mean, you know, I think, you know, whatever was in them just made me, it just didn't sit right in my tummy. And my best friend's mom used to make mac and cheese with hot dogs, little hot dog pieces. Yeah. And I would always eat it because I wanted to be polite, but it would always give me a tummy ache. Not great. Drea says, that sounds like something with way too many hot peppers. Bacon wrapped hot dogs, okay, with jalapenos grilled and diced on top of the bacon dog. Okay, that sounds like something that Ron Swanson would love.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Those cakes look great. Do they look normal from a rise and texture perspective?
They're a little taller than normal, so that's fun.
Great. They're still smoking. They're still smoking. I can see the steam. Cakes!
Cakes! These are cakes.
Oh, and beer cheese. Oh my.
I love beer cheese. Okay, they're a little crumbly, but that's fine, I think.
What do you think caused that?
They're always kind of... Yeah, I think they're good. But yes, maybe
spongy.
I put them in the fridge.
Okay, let's do it. Is there room?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe on the handmade ones.
Yeah. This. Just trash, actually. Cheese dip. It was there. Well, it's a cheese dip that I got because everyone says the cheese dip from this place. Oh no, this is back here. Trash. Everyone says it was so good from this chicken place we like. And I just misinterpreted what kind of cheese dip it was, and I don't like that kind.
Oh no!
Okay, great.
Okay.
They're in there.
You want these just trash? Alright. A brewery near me has great beer cheese with big soft pretzels. Yum. Also a burger called the Coronary that has fried mac and cheese on it. Oh my god. Drea says, I have a wimpy white girl mouth.
Oh, same.
Many jalapenos are too many. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Wimpy white girl mouth. That's funny. I love it. I love it spicy. I love it spicy.
I do not.
No. Here, the one to put that away too.
Yeah.
Oh, and these that I accidentally got out. Look how tidy we are. We're doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did it.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I really have to pee. And I was trying to wait. Guys, I'm so sorry. I will be right back. I'm gonna do that. And too much coffee and water.
I'm gonna check on the ganache. Delightful. Chocolate is chocolate from Brooklyn. I wonder what is that. What is beer cheese? Oh, someone explain beer cheese. There is beer in it, right? I think.
Yeah.
What kind?
Usually like a lager sometimes.
Oh. It's delicious. It's just, you know, it's a vessel for a soft pretzel, is what it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ooh, or French fries, for sure. I love cheese fries. That's one of my favorite foods. And like any cheese fry. That's a food that like highbrow, lowbrow, I'll eat it anyway. I will eat a cheese fry from like an ice rink snack bar, but I will also get the poutine at Jacob's Pickles, and they're equally as delicious to me.
What are you talking about?
Cheese fries.
No, I actually, it's not my favorite thing.
Oh,
I don't dislike it, but it's like I would prefer a fry that is a little bit crispier
yeah.
and saltier that I can dip in things that like holds up, like not soggy. Like I feel like sometimes
Would you
cheese
dip
fries
it
are,
into
like,
the cheese?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Like
don't
cheese
but,
sauce
like,
on the side.
cheese fries on like as a like and just like the
I
way
see.
poutine is like just that like texture thing. That's not my favorite. It's not bad. It's just not
Yeah.
my favorite.
And because I don't love a crispy, I mean, I love a crispy fry, but I like a crispy fry that has sogged under cheese. For sure.
This talk about pretzels has me craving a trip to Philly.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
the best pretzels. And they're like a Philly pretzel is different than other things, I think. Like I thought that's just what soft pretzels were.
Yeah.
The like skinny kind
Mhm.
soft pretzels are the best. But also like a big Bavarian pretzel
Oh,
at
yeah.
like a brewery.
Yum yum.
They're
I'm
different things.
Hungry.
There's also, do you have anything that has like, there was a TikTok that was like, everyone has like this one sandwich they had, then they think they'll never have a sandwich
Oh,
like delicious
yes.
again.
Yes. What's
I think
yours?
the same of just like a sandwich I had in France. I got on the train literally, and I was like, I think this is the best thing I'll ever eat. But I have that with a pretzel that I think I will never recreate. I don't know where they're from, but when I was 6 years old on the Point Pleasant Boardwalk,
Oh my gosh.
my favorite soft pretzels, and I have to find them.
I mean, I loved an Auntie Anne's pretzel when I was a kid.
absolutely.
With them all. Mm-hmm.
I like a middle fry, not thin and crispy, but don't want to fold over on itself.
Fair enough.
I'm in the like strong minority, I think, that
Yeah.
loves a steak fry.
Yeah, see, I don't. I mean, I don't dislike it.
Yeah.
It's still a fry.
I just want the fry to still be a potato.
Okay. See,
And-
and I don't
yeah,
care.
and
I
so-
want it
yeah.
to be a vessel for salt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the word you're looking for to describe Philly pretzel is correct.
I mean, yes, it's my favorite pretzel.
I love the German style giant pretzels. I went to a
Yes.
brewery in Germany where you get them free when you bought beer.
Oh.
That's cool. And that's a clever way to like make you not too drunk because you just keep eating
True.
bread. Your beer.
Wonderful.
Mhm.
Wonderful.
Wunderbar. A fry that's still a potato is perfect. Well, there you
Agreed.
go. Did you ever have Red Robin?
Yes.
So Red Robin.
Those fries are great.
Those fries are great. That I like, but I like the seasoning more than I like the fry itself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yes, I love a Red Robin fry.
Oh yes, spinning cake bin. Oh my god, you guys, I was so extra. I took this, not this particular one, but took one of these to Colorado in my carry-on because I was making the cake for my nephew, and I wanted to have a spinny thing
That's so good.
because my other nephew, the 12-year-old one, really likes baking, and I wanted him to be able to like play with it and have fun, and he did a great job. We made like a tie-dye. It was so cute. Yeah. I definitely like expected them at TSA to like pull it out and just be like, what is this? Why are you bringing this? What are you doing?
No.
Those are cute.
Thank you.
I did bring my gold dust
Oh.
from Barbara. Yeah, here's what I brought, so you can see what you want to use. I brought this in case we need it. Gold dust,
Oh my god.
which could be fun on the chocolate.
Yes.
That might be a fun little sheen. The little cutting things, if we decide we want that. I brought those just in case I've stolen yours accidentally.
It's possible that
Yeah.
I've stolen yours as well. So.
Also, we've definitely mixed and matched. I brought these. I know that you've got them, but I just was like throwing them in.
Yeah.
And piping bags and paintbrushes and markers. And that's it. But the most interesting thing I think is the gold luster. Because I think that's a good, like, easy, make it
Yeah.
fun and fancy. So, whatever you want to do.
How do you use it?
So, it's not like... It just feels like it will definitely get everywhere. I've got the... there it goes. I've got the paintbrushes. So we could do like a, flick the paintbrush kind
Yeah.
of thing. Or we could
Oh,
do like a... That's kind
yeah.
of what I was thinking. Or we could even like... just let it fairy dust onto the thing. How they doing?
They're still really hot.
Yeah, that tracks. Any and all potato preparations are wonderful. The potato is the most delicious and versatile of foods. Yes, Mary.
Yeah.
Love a potato. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Feels like a song.
That is a song.
Oh, really?
Uh,
Oh. I was just
it is a song.
do whatever you
What
want
is
to
the
a
song?
potato. It's for you. I'll make a song.
Boil and mash and stick them in a stew. It's a thing.
Huh?
Tell me what it is. It's from Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I should know that then. Help.
Why did I know it was a thing?
Hobbits. Wow. For whatever reason, that did not stick in my brain. Huh. Okay. Well, thank you. Now I'm sad. I need to watch those movies again. I haven't watched them in a very long time.
I've seen one,
Like since
two
high
of them
school.
once.
Really? Wow. Okay.
They're long.
They were long. I went to a midnight showing
There's
of
too
one.
many people.
There's a lot. I haven't ever read the books. I probably would love the books.
I've read The Hobbit,
Okay.
and I've seen that movie.
Yeah. I
The
mean,
first one I watched with my mom when
Okay.
I was homesick, and we both fell asleep
no.
and woke up, and someone was dead, I think.
Oh. Okay.
And I was like, oh, I missed that.
Oh no.
And then The Two Towers, is that what it was called?
Yeah.
I saw on an 8th grade field trip.
Huh. Okay.
I remember nothing
choice.
because I was flirting with a boy.
Sam says it to Gollum, I think. Okay.
Oh.
Sam's my favorite character.
Gollum talks to them?
Yeah.
Besides just saying, like, precious, give me the ring. Oh.
I mean,
I didn't know they
That-
had a
that's the
conversation. I
gist.
thought they just stole.
So it's not a song, it's just a quote. Got it. Luster Dust. Yes, it is Gold Luster Dust. You're correct, Mary. After the third one came out, a friend and I did a Lord of the Rings marathon at an old cinema here. Fun. One of my favorite, or I guess memes or like bits that I've seen is the like, your friends all arrived, ready to hear the gender of your baby. The doors are locked. The pregnancy, a scam. Lord of the Rings extended editions in the player. Like, it's
Oh,
like-
my nightmare.
made me giggle. I saw all 3 Lord of the Rings movies in a theater. First 2 were extended editions the day before the third premiered. 1 tickets in a raffle. That is a lot of media to just ingest in your eyeballs.
Yeah.
Wow. Also, it would be then really hard to like keep everything straight, right? Because you just get all of them, I guess all the stories. Well, I guess it would just like look like one big long story. Be interesting. How was that experience for you?
Yeah. I guess I've watched TV shows for that amount of time.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. It was a 13-hour day with breaks. Good Lord. That's a
Of the
lot.
ring.
And after the third one came out, a friend. Oh, there was food and drinks. Good. Yes, there
Good.
must be. There must be. Oh yeah, I haven't done like a real marathon. Oh, I did a marathon day with Firefly, with the show. So that was a fun.
I think that's how I watched
Day.
Firefly.
Yeah, as like
Yeah.
in one sitting. Yeah, my friends and I got together and we were like in somebody's basement. It was very dark. I do remember falling
Oh.
asleep at one point just because I was tired.
I watched it on my laptop in college.
Interesting.
I think it was one of the first things on Netflix that was streaming.
Oh, interesting.
Because I watched all of Buffy and then all of Firefly. It was my, I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah, I had the DVDs for Buffy. So Firefly I didn't own, and it was like went over to a friend's house in high school and we did like a marathon of like multiple
Yeah.
episodes. I don't remember how many we actually did, but it was fun. It's been fun. I liked Firefly a lot. It was a
Me
good show.
too.
It was a good show.
Bring it back. Yeah.
That's who can we call?
Yeah.
Buffy
I went on a date
has
with a guy
been-
once exclusively because he looked like Mal Reynolds.
Handsome guy.
Handsome guy.
Handsome guy. Love him in Dr. Horrible Sing
Yeah.
Along Blog. And so many other things, but for whatever reason, that's
I
the one that
know.
always pops up in my brain. The same old cinema used to do a Groundhog Day marathon every year. Played the movie 3 times back to back. That's so
hilarious.
funny. That's really cute. That's really cute.
All right, still quite warm, but let's just talk about how we'll decorate them,
Okay.
maybe.
We can do whatever we want.
And then
Okay,
how
not
late
that
would you
warm.
like to stay here?
I mean,
I
you
know.
got to prep for your
Yeah.
party, and we've hung out with these fun people for quite some time now. I guess it's only been what 2
This
hours.
one's still hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta hold on.
I would rather let them cool.
Yeah, let them cool. Let them cool. All right.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave the luster duster with you,
Yeah.
so that you can make them pretty and fun, and put a picture in Discord later. I think that's fine.
They're very hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay.
Our original plan was that I was going to make these ahead of time, but then I was at your house.
Then yep, that's just what happened.
And then I was like, oh no, this whole weekend I've just been like so stressed about all the things I want to do.
Listen, this is a baking stream,
Yeah.
and it's we baked and we talked about things, and just because we can't
Should
finish the
I make
go.
them flat? Because see how
Personally,
they're like,
I don't think it's a problem.
I think it might be fine.
I think it might be fine.
It might
and
just
since
hold
they're
more
crumbly,
filling.
well, and they're crumbly, so it might
I don't
just
really
make more
want to,
trouble
yeah.
than yeah.
That's kind of what I'm thinking as
Yeah.
well.
And like in the grand scheme of things, it just might make the layers not look like as you cut it, it might make like
I
look a
think
little
that's
bowed,
fine.
but like that's fine. It's
Okay.
homemade. You're not
Great.
yeah. Okay, great.
Would anyone be mad at me if I just showed you a picture of what I do to these later? This was just a hangout while Kimberly bakes the thing she actually has to make today.
That's
stream.
correct. And
It's
also
a perfect call to action to Discord.
there it
Yeah.
is.
Okay, I'm gonna put them back in the fridge.
Yep. All right, so gang, we are gonna wrap up our stream for today. Kimberly's gonna decorate these by herself later. I'm gonna get out of her hair so that these two can prepare for company later. And we will be back. Next week is crowd work, so
Oh yeah, so not then.
probably not then. But I mean, I'll be there for crowd work, and so I'll wave hello to you and
Yeah.
yeah.
If I'm not there, I'll be in chat hanging out with the boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we'll see you soon.
We will.
love you very much. Just a little, teaser. Keep an eye on Discord this week. Maybe early in the week, maybe before February hits.
No big deal.
No big deal. All right.
It's about nothing.
We adore you. Thank you for talking love
Yeah, that was
lives
actually
and
very
dating
fun.
and, like-
Our streams might just become like, what do I actually have to cook this week?
That's it.
Would you
And
watch
let's
me
chit-chat.
prep baby food?
Ooh, When Harry Met Sally. I love that movie.
I've never seen that movie.
Really?
Yes.
I
It's
think
like a
you'd
big
like
gap
it.
in my rom-com.
I think you'd like it a
yeah,
lot.
I think I would too.
we should watch it.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do a watch along.
Yeah.
Well, now we've done it. We have
Join
to do
Just in
it.
time to do that. Sorry,
Oh,
Paleo.
sorry. Hi.
I
Hi,
would
hi.
also say that I would just like keep what I'm doing like in my Instagram stories. Maybe I'll late post them.
Okay.
Like I'll take some footage
Yeah.
because the people that are coming over follow me on Instagram and really enjoy
Yes.
that content, and I don't want them to know there's a cake coming
No,
their
we
way.
don't want to let them know. Yeah. I
Great.
know that one scene and that's it.
Me
yeah.
too.
Watch When Harry Met Sally. It's
Okay.
a wonderful movie. I adore it.
I haven't seen When Harry Met Sally, and I've never seen Annie Hall. Those are my two
I've
gaps.
also never seen Annie Hall, so
Oh,
okay.
Great.
All right. Well, anyway, happy Saturday,
All right.
everyone. We love you very much. We'll
Farewell,
see you sometime
biscuits.
soon.
Yeah.
Farewell, biscuits. And till next time. I can't find our
Oh.
thing. There it is. Oh.
Oh,
Goodbye.
goodbye.